Now we are live on YouTube. So happy and baby. All right. We are so live and awesome, so happy together, we're freedom forever, ever. Go. Throw that there. We're almost done by putting all these out, putting that there, putting that there. Ooh. Do that. Do that. Switch accounts to this. New channel. Go to posts. Alrighty. What are we? Hour late to stream. That's as good as we're ever gotten. Hey, hey, all you cool peoples. How are we doing? All right. That is there. That is there. Let's take a breather. Jeez. Your boy's got a prot up real quick. Protein. Not as good as chocolate. Not as good as chocolate. Might not get that again. It's not bad. It's just not my fave. All right, boys. Hey, how we doing? We've got going down here. I'll tell you what we got going. We're live, and we're streaming for the next 3 hours. It's going to be a blast. We're going to have a grand old time, starting with, we got to record some videos. We got to record some stuff, boys. And number one, we got to play I Wanna Hug That Gator. If you are an OG fan, aka if you've been watching for more than just a few months, you would have heard about this series, I Wanna Hug That Gator. It's something I did last summer, and I really liked it. And it was a big views. People liked it. So, we're running it again. It's our summer series. Hopefully, I don't know. I honestly don't know how much more game is left. We might be halfway. We might be a third of the way through. I don't know. This might be a huge game, and I don't even know. That being said, let's get into it. You're all I need. You smiled at me and said, "Don't think that I love you, but does that mean I have to meet your father? When we are older, you'll understand what I meant when I said so. And maybe life is quite that simple." Join Sora, Goofy, and Donald on an everlasting quest to find the One Piece.
We have to find the One Piece.
Gorsh, we have to find the One Piece. I can't do Donald. Me. What else behind me? There's more, and me is a little bit along. Regardless of wanting, the future doesn't scare me at all. Nothing's like before. Yeah. Da 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 da. Na 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 na. Simple and clean as the way that you're making me feel tonight. It's hard to let it go. Hold me. I wrote it that. Love that song. But boys to men. Let's talk about I Want to Hug That Gator. Let's. Boom. I have not opened this game in so long. Feel free to chat. I hopefully will see your messages. Because I turned off chat for recordings now. Because last time, you know, there's Slaw. Slaw's awesome, and Slaw's amazing. But you know, one message every once in a while, that's weird. Let's open up Audacity. Let's go to you. Let's turn you off. Because here in settings and recordings, you are looking at the second audio. Yep. Cute. We going insane. Membrane. Alright. Let's do this. Quickly and easily. Why is that all the way down? Easily. What's up? My name's MC Hawkin, and I'm here to wreck your face. Easily. What's up? My name's MC Hawkin, and I'm here to wreck your face. Alright. Let's do this. Start recording. Let's do a clap test. Booyah. Alright. How's it going, YouTube? MC Hawkin here. Today, that's right, baby, we're continuing I Wanna Hug That Gator. Boys, it's been a minute. Make sure you like and subscribe and share a video if you really like it. Let me know if you guys want to see more of I Wanna, and let's just get into it. I miss this game. I think about this game constantly, okay? I really miss this game. I really love this game. Game. Let's get into game, shall we? Look at that! Now this is not when we last played. I think this is time of the game. But let's open it up! And let's go. Last time we played, hold on, real quick. Last time we played, to catch you guys up, we moved to a new town. Our guy, Inko, he moves to a new town. Town is full of these dinosaur people. And it's like kind of weird alt history. And through being here, he meets a few friends, and he meets our main girl, Olivia. She's in a wheelchair. She's super cool, kind of depressing, not gonna lie. But she's crazy good. But she's crazy good at art. And there's a bunch of other characters. There's the jock, there's the nerd, there's the bully. We had just finished their last day of summer festival where I cried at the end of the video, which was a great ending of that. But now we're back. We're in December, it seems. It's winter time. Let's get into it. All right. History class is as bland as it usually is. Procklin continues prattling on about some sort of historical event, but most of my attention is on Olivia. She has her hoodie over her head, and looks lost in thought. That altercation must have shaken her up more than I thought it would be. Part of me wants to ask if she'll be okay, even though I'd already asked 3 times already. The last thing I want to do is prod at her. It's fair, man. Soon enough, class nears its end, and Olivia uses her accommodation to leave the class early. Besides, we could talk about it after school if she wants to anyway. The more I think about it, the more I realize that I had my first real confrontation with a bully at school. I'd heard once that when you get into a fight for the first time, you throw up from the adrenaline. No fists were thrown, but I feel about the same right now. I wring my hands together and try to steady them. Jeez, I'm a wuss. I set up to mate for Olivia, and I ended up in a mess. Backflash time, because again, I didn't even know this. The final class ends, and I'm free. What? The final class ends, and I'm set free for the day. Stepping out of St. Hammond's main entrance, I'm surprised to see my friends huddled together in a tightly knit group. They're my boys, bro. These are my literal boys, okay? Last year, come on. Last year, to break the fourth wall, the reason I started to play Wani and all these single-player games is because there's a bunch of IRL stuff going on. I didn't really have enough internet to play online games with my friends. I literally had to be at work to play Fortnite and Call of Duty with all my friends for a time. Like, Work's Wi-Fi was better than my own Wi-Fi. So this was one of those games that I found solace in because it was a really good single-player game, and I just fell in love with the characters. And now we're back, baby. We are back. I usually don't see any of them after school. I always assumed they left as soon as the bell rang. Hey guys, what's going? Inko! Damien looks incredibly worried as he glances at me. Oh. Damien looks exceptionally, yeah. Damien looks exceptionally worried as he glances at me. Inko! You believe me, right? Pardon? Olivia's nostrils flare with an exasperated snort. I didn't mean for any of that to happen. What's the matter, Damien? When Mia asked about that nickname stuff from so long ago, I just blurted it out. She didn't say she'd use it for something so unscrupulous. I'm ashamed it took me more than the moment to figure out what was happening. Guess Damien feels culpable? Whatever. Guess Damien feels culpable for what Mia said. But why? You don't know what that word means. Who cares? Inko, really, I didn't mean any of this for it to happen. Hey, I believe you, man. Your heart was in the right place. Olivia's told us what happened with Mia, calling her some nickname. Damien leans back over the unresponsive Olivia, hands spread in supplication. She said you were there too. I was, yeah. Olivia, you loved that nickname way back when we were kids. Damien's words were dismissed with a roll of her smoky eyes. He really didn't mean it, Olivia. I already know! Wait. He really didn't mean it, Olivia. I'm messing it up. He really didn't mean... Why can't I do this, guys? He really didn't mean it, Olivia. I know already! For a split second, she bore row upon row of sharp teeth before gnashing her maw in frustration. Olivia's nostrils flare out with a huff of hot breath again, and I could practically see everything from her day finally weigh on her. You were just being you again, Damien. Sometimes I wish you weren't, but whatever. There's a grittiness to her voice. There's a grittiness to her voice once again, but she continues on. She holds her canteen up to her lips, but drops it immediately. Empty again. The grit in her voice is back, but she presses on. And the nickname is just that. A nickname. I don't want to hear it again. Especially from her, and especially if it's just to get under my skin. Olivia stares at Damien for a while before breaking contact to glance at Liz and I. Why not? Wait, what did I say that? Why not? Wait, did I say that? Why did I ask that? It just kind of came out. Liz notices Damien still organizing. Liz notices Damien still organizing his thoughts. Seeing as neither of the other. Jeez, guys, what are we doing here? Seeing as neither of the others are going to answer coherently, she sighs. Well, I wasn't around for this, but when they were freshmen in middle school, Damien and Olivia would take the bus every weekend to the arcade in the city. I guess he came up with the nickname around then, and it stuck. That's half right, but I didn't come up with it. I brought a chunk of change for us to play stuff with each other. A match on just about anything there was a quarter, probably still is. But I don't think I won even once. Once she stood to win something, it's like a switch went off in her head. I'd never seen Olivia get like that. Some of the teenagers were watching too. They saw everything. A couple challenged her once I ran out of cash, and sure enough, she ended up clearing house all afternoon. It was all she talked about at school all week until we could get back for more. Only took like a month for her to be recognized as some local champion. Sometime along the way, people started calling her Hot Wheels. Don't remember really who or when. But I do know it's proof she's got that fire in her. Wow, but yeah, I had fun back then. Guess I forgot I wasn't supposed to bring it up. Have things really changed that much? And you did. Again. Damien hisses to himself. Sorry. Can't help yourself. But you're right. That was the best time of my life. The name Hot Wheels belongs to 10-year-old me, not current me. Hey, that's a great story. To be recognized so well that you get a cool nickname? That sounds amazing. Being a champion? Being a winner? Why all the disdain for the title? I'm not. What? I'm not a winner anymore. Because you don't go to the arcade anymore? Or it's the one I'm thinking of? It's only like a half hour away. Olivia looks at Liz like she just recommended everyone watch the newest Net-Sticks anime. Well, if the story's anything to go by, I'd like to see you be a winner again. Olivia's breath seems to hitch for a moment. And I'm sure these guys want to see it too. Damien's the one that drags you to our lunch table all the time, right? Damien's the one that dragged you to our lunch table all the time, right? Look at him. He's nearly kneeled over because he's afraid of losing that part of you. And Liz? I think I'd like to see why you and Damien were really close friends. Yeah. And just as quickly as I gained the bravado to speak up, my words left me immediately. I think I accidentally put Olivia on the spot there. Whoops. Well, her tail rolls along the ground in a bit contemplation. Contemplation. Jeez. Her tail rolls along the ground a bit in contemplation. If you guys really care that much about it, I wouldn't mind it from you guys. All at once, Damien lights up. Yes! All right, Hot Wheels is back. You guys now refers to Liz and Inko. Damien's shoulders drop for a moment, but he quickly recovers. Hey, if we're getting the name out again, we should go visit the arcade together sometime. I'd rather not. Okay then, but how about a better name, like Death Roll? Olivia swings her tail around to trip him, but he's fast enough to jump over it. Damien's words flood out as he contemplates new nicknames for Olivia to try and appease her, many of which were shot down by her or leave Liz and I chuckling. Gosh, it's so good. Gradually, our giggles died down, and the four of us chatted a bit more about the day in general. Eventually, Damien and Liz had their respective ways. Respective, yeah. Eventually, Damien and Liz headed their respective ways, with Liz deciding to stick around. Most of the school has filtered out of their various homebound routes. Wow, jeez. Most of the school has filtered out of their various homebound rides or their after-school activities, leaving Olivia and I all alone. Hey, I'll roll with you. Really? I mean, I don't mind, of course. It's nothing. The house is only a few blocks away anyway. Besides, I'm sure someone would beat you up and take your lunch money if I didn't. There's plenty of time to make it to the next train, so the two of us take it easy. The sun finally manages to break through the autumn clouds, making the walk almost unseemingly warm. Man, I thought the last day of summer was weeks ago. Huh, it wasn't. I don't mind it staying warm longer, though. Let me see that again. Huh, it was. I don't mind it staying warm longer, though. Feels pretty great to me. Olivia gives her chair an extra hard push, letting herself glide the Olivia gives her chair an extra hard push, letting herself glide by unaided for long enough to stretch her arms to bask in the sunlight. I might have figured you'd like the heat. Oh, what? Because I'm a dino? No, not like that. I'm just playing. Relax. You're pretty touchy on that stuff, aren't you? The two of us finally make it to the train platform, nestled as it is off the main street. I can see the train a few blocks away, our walk timed up with its arrival perfectly. I just think it's important to be educated, that's all. Even if you're, what, the only human at our school? Olivia flashes me a cheeky grin as my train pulls up. I've got to admit, but her mischievous nature is a little infectious. As the train doors open, I leave Olivia with one final jab, something I know she'd appreciate. Hey, whatever you say, Hot Wheels. I neatly dodge out of the way of her slashing claws, stepped smartly onto the train as the doors close. Inko, you son of the... Get back here! As the doors ding shut behind me, I can see and hear it. What the crap happened just now? What? Alright, hold on. Something... what happened? As the doors ding shut behind me, I can see a irate and still blushing Olivia waving her fist as the train begins to pull away. Still giggling, I manage to squeeze myself into a seat next to a yellow-scaled woman smelling faintly of hot dogs. You know, I may pay for that comment later, but the look on her face was totally worth it. Okay, yeah, that was weird. You guys see the background move up? Dude, I love this. I love this. They're finally, they're finally having this, talking. They're no longer, kind of strangers with each other. They're just having a blast as friends. She makes a comment. He makes a comment. Boys, it is beautiful. This is friendship. This is legit, this is legit friendship. I can tell that by, this game. This game is really well made. As the school year progresses, the day starts to feel like they're moving along much faster. A part of it may be changing of the season, however, slight that change may be. Oh, part of it may be the changing of the seasons. Whoa. Part of it may be the change of the season, however slight that change may be. While the calendar says it's officially fall, the only thing I really noticed was the increasing number of clouds in the sky. Better safe than sorry, though, which is why I bought my fancy compact carbon fiber umbrella. Still, things have started to be routine for me in the mornings. Wake up, throw on clothes, consider eating breakfast before realizing I'd wreck my stomach, walk to the station with a feather light umbrella in my hand. Hey, it's my boy! I wouldn't know it. I ended up having another chit-chat with Mr. Ferris on the ride to school. Hello, Mr. Dino. How are you this morning? I'm doing fine, sir. Thank you. How are you? I'm doing well. So, my niece told me over the weekend that you and Olivia were in a predicament of some sorts. Oh, yeah, Olivia was being picked on by someone, but it's not a problem anymore. I see. Well, that's unfortunate to hear. I see. Well, that's unfortunate to hear, and strange, considering the substantial funding the school gets for anti-student harassment programs. What good is all that tax money if classmates are still ragging on each other? If it means anything, Olivia knows how to handle herself. If it means anything, Olivia knows how to handle herself. I was there to support her. That's fine. But the issue is sort of... That's fine. But the issue is sort of things shouldn't be happening to begin with. That's fine. One more time. That's fine. But the issue is this sort of thing shouldn't be happening to begin with. That aside, Liz has gone somewhat enthusiastic recently regarding Olivia. She's surprised at how animated she's gotten. Ever since that get-together at Randall's place, I think. I'd wager you'd have something to do with it too, no? Maybe a little. Yeah, it's certainly rocky in the beginning, but we've been warming up to each other. It's nice seeing a different side of her, even if it's brief. I don't know. Can I take credit for that? We all have unique changes to make. We all have unique chances to make a change, Inko. If you're good at grasping them, that in itself is something to be proud of. How do you know it's really a chance to do anything? He lets out a deep reverberating chuckle. He lets out a deep, reverberating chuckle. Well, to flip your usual script and let you in on an old phrase, a friend of mine once told me, if you see a fork in the road, take it. Yeah? Thanks, Mr. Ferris. I'm gonna take every fork now. Like my mornings, school days have become routine as well. Slave through PE with Damien, see Olivia's new doodles and sketches in art class, watch Liz lose her mind tutoring Damien at lunch, talk shop with Ben. Though I have to avoid Mia like the plague, because she's surely out to kill me. All said, I think St. Hammond has been my best school experience out of... Man, I've lost count how often I've moved. Must be the fresh head trauma. Must be the fresh head trauma. As for today, you've got to be joking. I forgot she's blonde. It's been raining pretty often recently, so Coach Sully made us play more dodgeball in the gym. Mia was definitely gunning for me with the way she launched them at me with the speed of the catapult. I rest in Iadekin's class. There we go. That's for people. I rest in Iadekin's class, popping my spine against the curve of my chair. Apparently today's a short day because of some assembly, so the period will end much earlier than usual. It also means we get most of the period to slack off, do homework. I glance at the desk next to me with the hopes of catching Olivia's latest artistic masterpiece when I notice she's not drawing, and instead only fidgeting. Hey Olivia, you seem a bit nervous. Everything all right? Oh, yeah, yeah. Sorry, it's just that I've been hearing rumors that school's shared drive might have been corrupted? Wait, really? Yeah, really. How would something like that happen? Not sure, but I'm scared that it might have messed with the art contest submissions. I think you should check up on your entry on the website just to make sure it's okay. Technology, don't fail me now. With urgency, I take out my phone and type in the school's website. Fast fingers lead me to the art contest tab. Can this loading bar go any slower? Finally, the page loads in and... Oh. Looks like the submissions have been closed. What? I hold the phone for Olivia to show her the page. The submissions have been closed since voting started last week. Oh. Sheesh. I thought Iadekin had spooked me. Olivia's all seized up. Well, that's reassuring. With the submissions closed, there's no chance of any hackers messing with them. Olivia doesn't seem convinced, still drumming her finger on her desk. Hopefully she'll feel loads better with the preliminary winners are revealed. Speaking of which, winner... As the bell sounds, the class begins to pack their things and Iadekin corrals everyone into a single file line. Alright everyone, we have an assigned row, so stick together. Before I join the rest of the line, I look back at Olivia, who seems to be stalling. Come on, I'll walk with you. That seems to stir something in her, and she glares up at me while hastily shoveling a notebook in her bag. Yeah, I'm coming. As we head out the door, I noticed Olivia shuffling in her hoodie a lot. I don't think she submitted. It's not a long walk to the auditorium, and despite Iadekin's best attempts, most of the class splinters off to sit with their friends. Having expected this, he shrugs and makes his way over to the back of the auditorium where the other teachers are. Olivia and I are left to the struggling crowd trying to filter out the cramped theater of the school. It's going to be difficult finding some seats. It's fine, I have a spot. Olivia wheels herself down the pathway, to which I follow suit. She heads down the aisle until we're at the first row of seats. Nice. There's a vacant spot where a typical seat would be with a faded handicap sign. Olivia parks her chair in the empty spot, to which I take the seat next to her. Best seat's in the house, right? I can't complain. As the halls fill with more students, my anticipation rises. Oh man, I can hardly wait for the announcements. So, do you think I have a chance? Huh? Oh, maybe. Photography isn't super popular, but... Olivia folds her hands in her laps, staring straight ahead as her voice trails off. I knew that, but I'm still hopeful. Hey guys! I have to remind myself that this is normal. Oh, hey Liz. I can't believe it. It's finally here. Gosh, I'm so excited. Me too. But by the way, where's Damien? Hey, guys! I'm over here! Damien is in the far back of the auditorium, waving and yelling. Damien is in the far back of the auditorium, yelling and waving his hands in the air to catch our attention. He's gonna get in trouble for that. Frills! Frills! Sit down! Damien immediately stops and takes a seat. With tempered expectations, we both sit in silence for just a few minutes before Principal Skeller walks on stage and taps on the standing microphone.
Hello, everyone. Got a whole bunch of important announcements to make, so I'll make them as quick so we can all have an early lunch.
As soon as the idea of going for an early lunch is brought up by Principal Skeller, the entire room goes as silent as vigil. I guess when it comes to an early lunch, it's serious business. Over the next 15 minutes, Principal Skeller goes over important events coming up in the school year. Most I would consider standard things like pep rallies for the school sports teams or big sales to fundraising for upcoming field trips and even something about a new club being formed, such as the Japanese Animation Appreciation Society. Not the best acronym, if I had to say. Otherwise, it's all mostly boring housekeeping stuff when one got right down to it. I almost wonder why such an announcement warranted an assembly when the mood suddenly shifts with Skeller's next big announcement. Also, just to point out, I love that we can still see Damien in the back. It's so good. It's really good.
Now that we've all got the main stuff out of the way, I've saved the best announcement for last. Sade Hammond is proud to announce the 5 semifinalists for the annual Fresh Start Art Contest.
Cheers and applause roar loud enough to make my ears ring. Yet I'd be lying if I said I also wasn't excited for the reveal of just who had made it to the semifinals. Maybe I was giving myself a bit too much credit, but I really wanted to be among these semifinalists. I could almost taste victory. In fact, I turned to face Olivia and prepared to cheer alongside her, but I'm stopped in my tracks when I noticed that, unlike the rest of her peers, Olivia seems to be uneasy about the prospects. Almost scared even. Before I could ask Olivia why her sudden change of mood, Skeller continues with her next words, cutting my train of thought off.
And here we have the 5 semifinalists.
The pieces of the 5 skillful students who had beaten all other competitors came up, followed by the names of the victors right above them. Alas, I see no photography submission in sight. At least I gave it a shot, right?
Oh man, I didn't even make it in.
Liz's neck droops down like a melancholy noodle. I can't help but feel pity for the bummed out Brachiosaurus. Checking my phone, I see... Tell Liz to get back here, bro. Oh, who is that then? Oh, D-Man. Tell Liz to come back here, bro. I'm sure Damien's got that handled. Despite my sullied mood, I look back at the semifinalist winners and can't help but be amazed by them. Each artwork is impressive in their own right, their colors blending wonderfully and the figures beautifully designed. It's easy to see why these are voted as the winners. The last one especially catches my eye. The scenic landscape with a setting sun looks stunning. If not for the slight stylization of the skyline and the fantastical color palette, it could probably pass off as a real photograph with some filters passed over it. I'm no art critic yet, but if I were, I'd label it as a masterpiece and easily the best out of all of them.
Let's give our winners a big round of applause.
The auditorium fills with the usual kind of clapping one would accept in an event like this. The auditorium fills with the usual kind of clapping one would expect in an event like this. Polite with an underlining tone of disinterest, though one person felt compelled to consistently make a piercing high-pitched whistle.
We will be displaying the winners' art pieces in room 237. You're welcome to visit them during lunch and after school today.
Oh, neato. Purchase for Skeller continues the rest of the assembly, announcing other events for the school and other minor reminders. Behind me, I see the teachers started psyching themselves up for the Herculean task of getting some 200 hungry dinosaur teenagers out of the room and towards lunch without anyone getting killed. Purchase for Skeller finishes and waves back to them to signal it's time.
All right, we're going to start adjourning to lunch. You all know how this goes, so no just going for the exit.
Being the first row, we're the first to get up. I follow behind Olivia until we make it to the hall. Hey, Olivia. She stops and turns a bit. Jeez, is she still anxious about the sight thing earlier? She looks a bit pale. I wanted to check out the winning paintings a bit more. Want to come along? She considers for a moment. No, go on without me. I need to use the restroom. All right, I'll see you at lunch table then. Olivia nods and starts off down the hall, following the flow of students towards the lunchroom. Olivia nods and starts off down the hall, following the flow of students towards the lunchroom. Let's see. The principal said it was in room 237. First thing I noticed walking into the classroom is the amount of people checking out the gallery. Well, while I didn't expect it to be filled to the brim with eager students, there's a decent amount of people here, about a baker's dozen or so. Maybe more will come when they finish up their lunches. Well, I'm here now. Let's take a look at the lucky winners. The pieces are all set on easels in the back of the classroom. Some desks and chairs are moved closer to the front to give each its own space. One by one, I take a moment to give each canvas a thorough review. The auditorium screams really didn't give the art justice, because I can really take in detail of each one by being up close. The color palettes, the brush strokes, the subtle nuances, yeah, I can definitely see all of them having a good shot of getting first prize. But now, it's time to see the one that I've been so eager to get a look at since it's first shown. From what I recall from Mr. Iadican's lessons, it's made of acrylics, explaining why the colors of it seemed more vibrant. It stands out in defiance to the other paintings in the contest, most of which were either violently absurdist and meaningless or muted stills, lifes, or ordinary objects. It's a meadow of mystifying color and organic lines drawing the viewer deeper into the pieces, as I feel as though this would be a place I would wake up to within a fantastical dream. It's a meadow of
mystifying colors. The organic lines drawing the viewer deeper into the piece as I feel as though this would be a place I'd wake up within a fantastical dream. There's no rigid structure or forced metaphors here. It's a fantastical merger of great expression and real-world beauty. I feel my fingers itching for a familiar weight of my DSLR. This is a piece that I want to immortalize in my portfolio. It's hands down the winner of the contest in my eyes. I simply must find out who did this. I simply must find out who made this. I look for the breathtaking Looks like this breathtaking show of acrylic talent was created by a semifinalist winner. Oh. Well, that's a problem. Hey, Inklo, glad you swung by. Looks like you're admiring the art contest entries. I told you St. Hammond's artistic programs were unparalleled. That's not mine. What's not yours? I try to say some more, but the words won't leave my mouth. Ben's eyes follow mine to the bottom of the painting in front of me, and I watch as he makes the same realization as I do. Inko, you did it. Did you paint this? I had no idea your style was so developed, so humble. If I had known... That's not my entry. It's not? No! Mine was a photograph. But what's your name doing on this one? It must be some kind of mistake. A million scenarios come to mind. They must have gotten something wrong with the name somehow. If they did, I think the real artist would have come forward by now. Then the submission website must have been hacked or broken. But our school checks for stuff like that. If it was, we would have known by now. Then, Inko, you're sure you didn't submit somebody else's piece by accident? Of course, I didn't. Why would I do something like that? You're the one who can log into your own... You're the only one who can log into your account, Inko. Suddenly, everything stops. My account? Did somebody... Look, relax, all right? We can get this sorted out. Just don't panic. Ben lowers his voice. But Inko, just to be clear. What? You didn't just get a bit of extra help, right? Ben looks at me through the edge of his glasses. Eye to eye. There's some real stakes in this contest. Cheating is taken seriously. Especially fraud. The words echo around inside me. Fraud? It makes my bones chill. There's ingenuine, faker, liar. They're all bad in different ways, but fraud is just dripping with frigid condemnation. Fraud is just dripping with frigid condemnation. No, I swear, I submitted a photograph. Ben relaxes his shoulders. All right, just making sure. Sorry to alarm you. It's perturbed how he can go from deadly serious to jovial like flipping a switch. You're gonna be all right. You gonna be all right? Sorry, I need some air. Feel free. I'll let Skeller know, okay? Yeah, thanks, Ben. No problem. Take it easy. Ben offers me an earnest smile, waving at me as he steps out of the room and down the hall. After some time, I follow him, shambling down the hall as I try to make sense of what just happened. I thought everyone actually liked my photograph, but they all thought it was some kind of expert painter instead. I don't even know how to express it. I feel empty. I thought maybe my hard work was finally pulling off, but I submitted the right entry. So what happened? Did somebody change it? And if so, how? It's such a good piece too. What even is there to be gained by putting my name on it? I wander aimlessly through the halls. The thought of missing lunch passes through my mind, but there's a different sort of emptiness pervading in my stomach. Why is this rattling me like this? Why is this rattling me like it is? Man, it's not like I'm in trouble or anything. Ben's helping me sort this out. I'm at a loss for what to even think right now. Oh crap, Olivia mentioned something about the server issues before. I couldn't see my submission, but... was it just that? Maybe Olivia was right to be worried. Well, duh. Why else would she be nervous? My aimless walking leads me outside the principal's office in the gala. There's that one cityscape painting from the start of the school year. The very first painting I ever saw here. And still one of the best. A vibrant cityscape that morphs the rigid structure of urban planning into a soft and inviting utopia, as if viewed from the eyes of a child. The sky above the city is a beautiful shade of crimson. The radiant clouds cluster along its length. If the art contest submission was the best painting I've ever seen, then this one comes close. I can only imagine the accolades she must have gotten for painting this back then. You know, for a while I got to have that experience. I got to step in the shoes of an artist much better than myself. Maybe that was the intent. All the praise, approval, everything I've been wanting just for a while. It was given by an anonymous stranger, whoever that might be. Actually, this gives me a bit of an idea. If I'm clever and Olivia's up for it, this could be a cool way to get her to show her painting more. Everyone would like that. Maybe that's what she needs. I could act as like a personal publisher for her so she could have to deal with people. I could act as like a personal publisher for her so she doesn't have to deal with people. Wait a sec. I peeled down the empty hallway. I need to find Olivia. She couldn't possibly. But why me? Why would she... Thinking about it only increases my worries and desperation to find who I hope to rapture Jesus isn't the culprit. I haphazardly check all the places where Olivia could be, but I can't find her anywhere. My hunt for the What is that word? Baryonyx? My hunt for the baryonyx leads me to the second floor of the atrium. It feels like there's a lead brick in the pit of my stomach as I internalize my current situation. The soft pattering of rain hitting the window grabs my attention to see a gloom-covered volcandria outside. My eyes wander along the school's pathway, covered in mud thanks to the earlier rainfall. Wait a minute. Those look like tracks in the mud. I burst through the main entrance door, and I am met with the feeling of droplets hitting my head. Outside, a dark overcast has rolled in. The forecast called for an on and off rain during the day, but pretty gnarly clouds. Makes it look almost dusk around. Crap, what am I wasting time for? I follow the trails with urgency, fearing that the rain will wash it away. Looks like it goes down the whole pathway. I ignore my clothes becoming progressively damp from the water collecting on my shades. Eventually, I round the curve that leads to the bridge and see a distressing item at the end. Oh shoot. A wheelchair. Olivia's wheelchair. empty of the occupant, toppled to its side. A new fear grips at my board. Am I born? A new fear grips at my born. Wait, let me do this again, but like more. Okay, a new fear grips at my born for the mental imagery provided by the sight. Those cruel thoughts push me up the steps faster than humanly possible, even as my rational mind tries to reassure me. Running across the deck, my breath is caught in my throat when I reach the middle. She's on the ground, head slumped down. There's damaged and soaked school supplies scattered all around the walkway. God, is she okay? My foot shifts, trying to force me closer. Slowly, her head lifts up to the sound of my shoes squelching on the ground. Inko? Her tear-stained eyes stare at me with a dead expression, and her voice sounds weak. Olivia. I feel like I can finally breathe again. Slowly, Olivia pushes herself up. I notice she's lying on top of a pile of paper shreddings. The feeling of relief slowly fades away. I remember just why I was looking for her. We stay silent, only staring at each other, and the rain continued to bear down on us. She simply sits there, letting herself grow more and more soaked from the rain. Do you want to talk? No, not out in the open. I grab my compact umbrella from my backpack and unfurl it. It doesn't do much to dry Olivia off, but at least she's not getting more soaked. The umbrella is placed between us and the elements against the ledge. The umbrella is placed between us and the elements against the ledge, forming a personal canopy above us. Here. Now we're alone. There's space next to Olivia to take a seat. It's on. We've sat together before, but sitting on the ground in the rain in the room, it's just a little claustrophobic. There's bits of paper melted onto the pavement, soaked by rain. Though torn apart and waterlogged, I could sort of make out a tree, a rough sketch of one anyway, like the ones that stood promptly in my false submission. So you did do it. Inko, please, I can't explain. I didn't have a choice. What? I know what I was doing was wrong, but I didn't have any other way. It wasn't a choice. It wasn't a choice to not trick me. She avoids looking at me, focusing on the scraps of paper scattered about the floor like confetti. It wasn't to trick you. I just... I get it. You're mad at me. I'm not mad. I'm just confused. I thought we were good friends. I wasn't expecting it. Expecting you. She paused to give her throat some respite. Her usual water bottle isn't anywhere nearby. A shaky breath escapes her mouth. When you came around, I thought you were no different from the others. That you were some self-centered, pretentious midwit who only cared about his image. That's when I got the idea of using you to swap out your art with mine. You didn't seem like the kind of person who cared about how he gets the attention from others. Just that he gets it. Her description of my character feels really reductive, but the ache in my heart tells me
it hits a little too close to home. But that's not what I think. But that's not what I think of you now. Anakin's the only person I can trust. So when he went to bat for you, saying we'd make good friends, I was worried. What's so special about this guy? I honestly got scared he'd be wrong, that you'd just be like everyone else, and I'd be sitting by myself. That you'd be just like everyone else, and I'd be setting myself up for failure. But worse than that, Inko, I was afraid he'd be right, and I'd have to face what I've done to myself. And now I've gone and done something like this. Switching my contest entry. She nods, swallowing hard. I wasn't thinking. Suddenly, everything was out of balance. Everything I'd created, all of my work, my own little world was suddenly changing, and I had no control of it. I just had to do something. I didn't know I was doing that. I'm sorry. She stops to process my words and continues. I knew I'd get caught. It's stupid. I was hoping for it, even. Someone to figure out it was swapped, so it'd be changed and everyone would be none the wiser. She turns to face me with a silver eye welled with tears. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Please don't hate me. I just don't want to go back to being the person I used to be. The person who didn't care about hurting you. Her head tips downward with a violent hitch of her breath. Ivory claws extend and grip her knees in a painful display, and yet Olivia chokes back any sound she'd make. Her body shudders with every heavy breath from her, and I realize that every last defensive barrier she had was completely gone. Olivia's laid herself bare, leaving only the crying girl to Oh, I'm crying. Oh my gosh. Olivia's laid herself bare, leaving only the crying girl desperately trying to silence her pitiful tears. I can't hate you. Faced with those unbiting words from Olivia, I have to be a heartless bastard to do anything. I'd have to be a heartless... hold on. Faced with those unbited words from Olivia, I'd have to be a heartless bastard to do anything but accept her apology. It's clear that guilt has been rotting in her consciousness ever since. What she did was wrong, no doubt about it. But then again, thinking of her circumstances, how can I blame her? How could anyone? I probably would have ended up having to do the same thing in her shoes. At this point, Olivia put herself through enough stress as it is. If there's one thing she needs to hear right now, it's that I forgive her. I don't hate you, Olivia. You don't? No, I don't. I won't lie. I definitely felt hurt when I first found out. The fact that you're willing to admit your mistakes shows that you're growing as a person. I'm really glad to hear that we're friends. It's refreshing to hear her say that. I was worried she was only just putting up with me. Olivia seems understandably puzzled over my lack of anger towards her. I figured you'd be more upset. It's It's just your... Is this just your pity? If so, I don't want it. It's not pity, Olivia. I'm accepting your apology. I don't want you to feel guilty about it. The sooner we can put this behind us, the better. I can tell you're a good person, so don't worry about it, alright? I offer her my best smile. Olivia slowly nods. When you put it that way, I guess. But still, truth be told, I deserve to fail, to actually face consequences. I'm such a fraud. All over a damn painting. Olivia, you did what you thought you had to do, and you're saying sorry for the consequences. That's all that matters. I scooch closer to Olivia. Huh? That was you taking action in a way I never would have guessed. A crime of passion, I think it's called. I'm probably wrong, but she gets the idea. The world runs on those. You don't need to change. I don't think you did anything wrong. She leans her head against the wall of the railing before looking at me with a half smile. Thanks. You're right. I'm just throwing everything away like an idiot. I'm just scared. I'm here with you. I coax the rest of the tired grin from her. She looks down at the shredded papers again. After that, after everything was said and done, things became quiet. Beneath the solace of my umbrella, we relaxed together. At least, until Olivia begins shifting uncomfortably. I sit up and watch as she takes her calves and shifts them to her side with one hand. Her tail comes around and presses into the paper-filled floor before her, keeping her upright as she starts to lean forward. Finally, with the strength of her tail in one arm, Olivia lifts her hips from the floor and swings her shins fully behind her. She smiles as she kneels over me. You just gonna sit there? Crap. I guess I was gawking stupidly, but it's just so fascinating seeing the girl maneuver herself with these odd yet well-practiced ways. I'm kind of jealous, actually. I wish I had a Dale to do some of the things she could. I press my hands down on the floor, push myself up. I don't know why I had thought to stand, but instead I shifted myself to a kneeling position too. We're facing face to face. We're face to face now. For a split second, I feared the worst as Olivia drew me into a hug. I don't know what she would do, but this? I like this. From how strong her arms are, how they wrap around my chest feel exceptionally tender. My own arms have enveloped her, returning the embrace in a similarly soft way. And as her arms loosen, I draw back, though I don't want to take my hands off her. That was nice. Don't make it weird. Sorry about that. The sound of rainfall hitting the umbrella, my ears suddenly pick up the noise of what sounds like squeaking. I look down and see that there's shuffling in Olivia's pocket. A little beast emerged from its hiding spot with a squeaky yawn, to which Olivia offers her hand, used as a platform. Hey, little guy, I forgot about you. Have a nice nap? That's a rat. Oh, right. You two haven't met each other. Inko, this is Guts. Guts, meet Inko. Uh, Hi, Guts. I awkwardly wave at the apprehensive-looking rodent. Olivia lifts Guts onto her shoulder gracefully, like her hand is an elevator for her. You brought him to school? Yeah, I just really needed him today since, you know, all the crap that's happened. She give Guts a few scratches under his chin. I bring him sometimes when things are rough. I bring him sometimes when things get rough. And nobody noticed? You haven't. Touché. Anakin did once. He just told me to not let him run around the school. Otherwise, it would be considered a health hazard or something. The tardy bell rings out in the distance. We're late to our next classes. I'm sure Anakin will understand. We should probably get back to class. Here, hold this. I give Olivia the umbrella. I give Olivia the umbrella so she and the rat can stay dry while I go fetch the wheelchair. Oh, wait! Wani did hug that gator. Let's go, baby. By now, it's settled with some into the mud. The wheelchair has definitely seen better days. After dusting off the dirt and pooling water the best I can, I make my way back. Thanks. She offers the umbrella back, but I make sure to hold it above her. I keep the wheelchair steady with one hand as Olivia climbs into the seat, using her tail to help herself up. We stand in the rain in silence for a moment, only sharing content glances. So, what do we do about the contest now? That's a good question. Ben was there when I saw my name on the painting. He already went to go tell someone. So like you said, no harm, no foul. What about your own submission? I ruined it. I scratched the back of my head. It wouldn't have one anyway. It's just a picture. Oh. I thought it was pretty okay. Hearing those words from Olivia sends a strange flash of heat in my face. It's not unpleasant, but again, those honest words from her really do cut me. It's not unpleasant, but again, those honest words from her really do cut through me for some reason. Thanks. Loud squeak draws my ears to Guts as he stands on top of Olivia's shoulder. You too? A weary smile stretches across Olivia's face. I think it means Guts is saying I think it means Guts is saying it's actually so-so. Hey! Cut him some slack, Guts. Inko didn't have any time to make anything for the contest. He's got some high standards! Yeah. That's why I've gotten so good. The sheer absurdity of it. I don't know which of us broke first, but our laughter fills the air, heard only by us and the rainfall. I don't know which one of us broke first, but our laughter fills the air, heard only by us as the rainfall cuts off all other noise. So, what now? I don't know. I don't want to go yet. Still pretty worn out. Worn out. A smile crosses my face as a wicked idea comes to mind. Well, too bad. What? I walk around behind Olivia, grinning like a mad idiot. Inko? What are you doing? Inko? Her head tries to follow me as I stand right behind the chair. I figure that pushing your chair around is really tiring, so how about I help you out? I figured that pushing your chair around is really tiring, so how about I help you out? Olivia blushes and looks away. Fine, but just for today.
Returning to the campus was certainly awkward. Passersby shoot us looks. It's not the most common scene to see a girl in a wheelchair just roll on in sopping wet and tracking mud in. More likely, though, it's because said girl had taken to using my umbrella to hide herself from those looks. She was already extremely red in the face. It was a conundrum. Drop the umbrella and let people see her, or keep it up and draw more attention. I shall name it the Nito Theorem. Theorem? Thorum. Theorem. Whatever. I shall call it the Nito Theorem. She's gonna kill me if I attempt to publish it. She's gonna kill me if I ever attempt to publish it. But making her way back to Olivia's current class, she simply shook her still concealed head. I didn't really have much of a choice from all that I really didn't have a choice from all that I knew of the girl her last class were all on the upper levels. I didn't really have much of a choice from all that I knew of the girl her last classes were all on the upper levels. And she is in possession of an elevator key. And I was in possession of the weakest knees here in St. Hammond, at least according to Coach Sully. So I wheeled her to my current photography class. On the way over, she keeps bending her head back to peek at me, like she's making sure I'm still there. Knocking on his closed door, the pterosaur professor didn't even bat an eye at the poorly hidden girl. He simply stood aside and let us through. Ben was looking our way, but I chose to pay him no mind. After everything I heard, Olivia didn't even register he was there. She simply rolled herself to the back of the classroom and through a door into what I guessed was the Attican supply closet. You know what? I'm not an idiot. You know what? I'm an idiot. It's a dark room, isn't it? The stares of the other classmates abated thankfully as our teacher continued his lecture. Taking my own seat, I focused on Iatican. As much as I could, at least, my muddled thoughts kept me distracted the whole period. Just before the bell rings, Iatican stares me dead in the eye, points a stern finger directly at me, then the floor sign. Just before the bell rings, Iatican stares me dead in the eye, points a stern finger. Whoa. Just before the bell rings, Iatican stares me dead in the eye, points a stern finger directly at me, then to the floor to signal, "You stay." Hold on, let's just see. Are we still in this class? All right, let's continue this scene. Let's leave this class. Once everyone else left, he closes the classroom door and locks it. So, care to explain? Explain, sir? He opens the door in the back and signals Olivia to come out. The mud, the drenched clothes, the declaration of sanctuary. I was having a bad day. She looks a bit better, still drained, but she's not shivering. Her rat sits on her lap, and Iatican extends a finger down to scratch under its chin. I could see that. He takes a seat against a nearby desk and waves a hand for Olivia to go on. When she doesn't, he shifts his hand to me. I look between the two of them. Mr. Iatican's expectant leer in Olivia's pleading eyes. Ultimately, I shake my head in the negative. I just helped Olivia get out of the rain.
Of course. He slouches further atop the desk. He slouches further atop the desk. Can I tell you some other time? Sure. Whatever it was, it looks like you've recovered pretty well. Olivia doesn't answer verbally, instead giving him a bashful smile and a nod. Was it about your work again? Yeah. Well, this girl. He turns to me and points a thumb at her. You know, the work she's so concerned about absolutely wrecks the grading curve in my class. For the sake of the other students, I had to put a limit on extra credit assignments. Really? Yeah. Never before would I even consider such a restraint. Why punish someone for working too hard? I would never. Yeah, never before would I even consider such a restraint. Why punish someone for working too hard? I would think to myself. Then, 4 years ago, this little green goblin comes rolling into my class. Hold on, I'll do this line again. Jeez. Then, 4 years ago, this little green goblin comes rolling into my class, half a semester, and more... Then, this little green goblin comes rolling into my class, half a semester, and more than a few angry calls from parents later, my hands were tied. Young lady simply does too dang much! Olivia smiles, but doesn't look up from her pen. It was that much better than all the other students? Well, no. I didn't grade by technique. If I did, you'd be in big trouble, Inko. Olivia's work was very good even then. But the main thing I admire is how motivated she can be. I haven't seen someone so enthused to just paint in years. Certainly haven't seen anyone so enthused I had to change the rules like that. You were worried it'd stop me. Was I? That definitely sounds like me. But it didn't stop you. Not even a little. Heck, that year you even got me to see some things differently. I didn't think I ever did anything like that. You did. When you came in after class the Friday before Mother's Day, took a look at the... You did when you came in after class the Friday before Mother's Day. Take a look at this. I'm handed the quill pen, and the first thing I note about it is how soft the feather portion is. It's the special pen you always use. It's actually from my wife. Whoa. Inspecting it closer, I could see more of the intricate details. Inspecting it closer, I can now see more of the intricate details. Inspecting it closer, I can now see more of the intricate details. From the faded engravings on the shank to the maintained but worn point. It's well made and kept, and yet the feather and brass showed its age. She came in the afternoon with a whole stack of crumpled painting drafts, so frustrated she couldn't get it right, and so determined to make it perfect. I say, any of these would be great. Your aunt would love any of these. She fires back. I say, any of these would be great. Your aunt would love any of these. And she fires back, if it's not good enough for me, why would it be good enough for someone I love? I did not have an answer. So, I tell her to take a step back. We take a few hours to go over fundamentals once more. I send her home to try getting it right over the weekend. Come Monday, she returns and hugs me first thing. That Friday night. Hold on, let me do this line again. So, I tell her to take a step back. We take a few hours to go over fundamentals once more. I send her home to try getting it right before. I send her home to try getting it right over the weekend. And come Monday, she returns and hugs me first thing. That Friday night, though, what she said was on my mind. I talked about it all night with my wife. Then that morning, I decided to make a change for myself. My wife was molting at the time, so there was always a new feather or three in our blankets each morning. My wife was molting at the time, so there was always a new feather or three in the blankets each morning. I took the biggest one, preserved it right, got a bit of help to make it into a real pen. So I took the biggest one, preserved it right, and got a bit of help to make it into a real pen. And I've used it ever since. It helps me remember to do my job right, for the people I care about, and for the people my students care about. I think what it is, it's that childlike it's that childlike reasoning that comes so naturally for the youth. That reasoning, it makes a type of innocent, earnest dedication, something I think I'd lost. Something I think I'd lost for a while. Don't give yourself so much credit. You haven't lost it, have you? Good. Don't lose it for me, okay? Okay. Iadican yawns and stretches. You feeling alright to go to your next class? Yeah. I'm ready. Great. He claps a hand over my back. We should do this again sometime. Mr. Iadican ushers us out of his classroom as the late bell trills, handing us a note as he rapidly scrawled on. Iadican ushers us out of the classroom as the late bell rings, heading us. Iadican rushes out. Iadican, Mr. Iadican is stupid. Mr. Iadican ushers us out of his classroom as the late bell trills, handing us a note he'd rapidly scrawled on. Mrs. Procklin didn't seem enthused to see us coming in late, but sighed as she read the note from Iadican. As I took my usual spot, I felt something odd in the corner of my eye. Looking up, it was to see Olivia looking my way, with that smile on her face. One that spoke so many words, yet I couldn't figure out what. All I could do in turn was try to match it, before focusing on Mrs. Proclin's latest lecture. Whoa. Wow, that was a good... Holy! That was awesome! What a chapter! That was one of the best chapters in this game so far, dude. What? Jeez, that was brilliant. That was brilliant. That was actually so good. Oh. That's right. All right, let me end this recording real quick. Well, there's Wani, guys. There's I Wani Hug That Gator. If you like this series, let me know in the comments down below. I really missed this series, and that was a great chapter. Let me know down below if you guys want to see more, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace. Hit my green screen there. I end recording on both these. All right. Boom, bam, ba, 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 boo, bow. Okay. So, there is a slight thing that I'm remembering now, and it was what just happened. There is, if we go to here. All right, can we save this real quick? Yep, overwrite that save. Load this one. There is I can't go back even further. I can't. Okay. Oh no, I can't. Okay, there's an issue. There's a big issue. And the big issue is how do I do this here? The big issue is there is a moment that I'm missing. And it is yikes. Okay. I don't even think it's on the... It is definitely not in here or anything like that. Random photos. The issue is, and if I can like continue my sentence here, jeez. There is a moment. And I forgot. I was literally like, I haven't played this since last summer, right? But no. Uh-huh. What happened was I can't find right audio right now. All right. No. Perfect. There's a moment a bit ago where I had decided to, record something for iWani. And basically, I wanted to, get finish Wani, have the footage though, so I could, just have it, make it good, use it for, stuff later on, use it for anything. And I'd forgotten that I did that. And now, since we are here, I regret doing that because now I don't think I have that footage. We're gonna do something real quick. Pop you over there. Hold on. I'll turn my camera off real quick. I really want to know I messed up there. It's totally not in here. Video folder? It's no way it's in here. Yeah. Charlie Brown, yep. Those are all old videos. Tic Tacs, no. Could delete all these actually. Just the folder in general. There's no way it's in. Yeah, no, this is a dead video anyway. We'll keep it around though. Just trying to find something real quick. See if it maybe got shuffled in. I don't know, this is, yeah. Yep. All right. So, because I was thinking that whole time, like, it's really weird. I don't remember this bullying thing, like, happening. And you can even hear, like, if you go back and stream or the video that's gonna come out, like, it is straight up, like, I like, what's this bullying thing? So how could we do this? I mean, what I can do... We have the save. We have a slight save that we can do. We can do a pseudo thing when they're talking about that. All right, let's see, in fact, where this save will end. Oh, yeah, also, can I still order, Olivia plushies? I was looking at Iwani. Hug that gator. Olivia plushie. Burr, 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 burr. Oh, dude, their merch is really dope. There's no way I'd get like a post or anything, but I definitely want to get these stickers here, this sticker sheet, and the plushie. I really want to get the plushie. Because having a physical thing would be cool, other than like a shirt. Unless, are there any cool shirts? There's that cool shirt. Yeah, yeah. Hey, hey, yeah, yeah, yeah. I also kind of don't want to like spoil myself. Olivia plushie's cool. I'll do this later. That's also really cool. I could really wear that. Can't wear that to work though. Jeez. Interesting website. All right, let's see if we can at least get oh shoot. Back it up. You want to scare me doing this? I grit my teeth. Oh yeah, she says that word. She's the funny R word. I don't have the nickname, but I have the bullying. Alright, you know what we'll do? I'm gonna record like a few things here. And we're just gonna do it in here. So hold on, everyone. Let's do this real quick. Pause music. There we go. Clap. Oh, no, I can't. I don't know how the sync is. Better be safe than not. Alright, let's do this real quick. Piss off, new guy. Oh, yeah, there's not even any sound right now. Can I get into... Thank you. There we go. Alright. Piss off, new guy. You wouldn't score any points doing this. I grit my teeth as if it were for popularity. Luckily, I know how to do what to do in this situation. Hey, I can go get a teacher right now if that's how my classmates treat each other. I'm disappointed. Especially you two, Lunara and Kiara. Kiara and Lunara look aside a bit. More aware of their situation now that I've pointed it out. You know him? Yeah. It doesn't surprise me. Lunara's gotten cozy with him. Come on, dude. We weren't ganging up on Olivia. You were. I saw it. How? You were. I saw it. How you all bullied her. Bully? Really? Mia spits out the word bully like it's the word of the day in kindergarten. Somehow it makes me feel silly for even saying it. You're gonna tell me to pick on someone my own size, right? Did you even hear me? I
said I'd go get a teacher. All the people my own size think I killed them already. Kidding. You really need to loosen up, huh? Are you ignoring me? I said I heard you the first time. Instead of repeating yourself over and over like a freaking idiot, how about you try a threat that actually scares me? Suspension doesn't scare you? She smiles. Let's just call it friends in high places. Look, cut Olivia some slack. Chuck that gullet of yours. Hey, Olivia, I think your paladin here hasn't graduated night school yet. You know, you wouldn't like it if it were you. Mia laughs dryly. Why are you trying so hard? It's hilarious. Are you trying to get a piece of that leathery gator tail? What the? Oh, yeah, that's exactly. Let me slip something that would work into those pants, babe. The other two start chortling again. Mia forces me lower on their social scales. They're compromised. They're compromised. My face heats up. I'm starting to see red, and yet I'm frozen in place. How can she just claim something like that without hesitation? Oh my, he's not even responding at all. His head is so red, he's totally into grumping it. Gumping it. Don't look up that. This was a mistake. No, this is for Olivia. They're not focusing on her anymore. I can fix this. I take a step forward to continue my argument, but Olivia grabs me by the wrist. She gives me a pleading look. One that makes my thoughts stop in their tracks. Aw, isn't that sweet? See, she knows you shouldn't be embarrassing yourself more than you already have. Is that true? She gives me a sullen nod. How touching. Hey, it's getting late. I gotta clean up your enact or whatever. She glances at Mia, then to me. She glances at Mia, then to me, then back. Another single nod. Oh. So I could try basically anything with you, and it's no dice, but when things get rough with him, things change. Good to know. The three saunter off and round the corner. I take a turn to Olivia, who turns and scowls and wheels past me without a word. I reach out to her. Olivia, are you... She smacks my hand away. I'm sorry, it's just that I couldn't sit back and let me a trash talk like that. Olivia stops in her track for a moment, her head turning back towards me. In her eyes, I didn't see any anger or sadness, only disappointment. Alright. That feels like a good spot to like catch me up, honestly. And then we'll do another intro here for said stuff. Shoot, I should have done it, man. Oh man, why did I delete it? I'm such an idiot. I would have 2 videos made by now, but whatever. I've lost something and now I can't get it back. It's okay. It's worth not the staring. All right, let's do this real quick. Just an intro, redo it. Hey friends, not my intro. Hey YouTube, how's it going? MC Hawkin here, and today we're gonna continue I Wanna Hug That Gator. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe, and let me know in the comments down below if you guys want to see more of I Wanna. Now, here's the thing real quick before we get into it. I recorded a video, for this and whatnot, but I deleted the video. So this is the only recoverable thing I could find about this video. Basically, Mia got called Hot Wheels, not Mia. Basically, Olivia got called Hot Wheels, a old nickname that Damien used to have for her, and Mia overheard it and started bullying Olivia, and that's where this scene catches up. I'll come back in later on to, the actual video. See you guys then. Alright, perfect. Perfect. Oh, shoot. I almost just ended stream. Holy.
like an hour and a half. other week that he's making video. Yeah, it's every other week he's making video. But still, you know, if he wants to work ahead of time, he can totally work ahead of time. Alright. I'll be back. Let me peek. us how to get big. Okay. I also don't know why that's always there. Okay. Alright, recording. Blep. Blep, 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 blep. Blip, 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 blip. Cool. Alright. Clap test. 3, 2. Perfect. I wasn't even recording. Alright, clap test. 3, 2. Perfect. I wish replay buffer could be beauty track. Yeah. Maybe down here, maybe over here. Okay. Let's play a horror game before I go see a horror movie tonight. Hey YouTube, what's going on? MC Hawkin here. Well, mine's not even hey YouTube, right? It's hey guys. YouTube just sounds better, to be honest. Why am I getting recommended my best of 2025 video? Hey guys, how's it going? Yeah, hey guys. Hey guys, how's it going? MC Hawkin here. And today we're gonna be music is still going on. Jeez, can't do anything. Hey guys, how's it going? MC Hawkin here. Today we're gonna be continuing The Last of Us. I really loved last video, so if you guys did as well, make sure you tell me in the comments down below. And let's get into it. All right, boom. There's our intro. Pooh Yakasha. Let's get into this, boys. I hate Outlast. Genuinely, every time I open this game up, it is so scary. I am so scared every time. Do you hear that? Like... Jeez. I don't even know what happened last time. It's a blur in my head. That's right! Our fingers just got cut off. Yay! Yippee! Great. Now we have the dead body. We can only lean while being stopped, which is weird. But the doctor cut our fingers off, and probably with some infected blade.
I'm not a patient. I'm an executive, just like him. Like Trigger. He got the treatment. He's still alive. Sealed with Wernicke's snipers. He worked too well. They couldn't control it. And you can't control it. Nobody. He'll find you. He'll kill you. He's coming now. Trigger! Trigger!
Oh,
Let's
shoot!
teach you the 7 habits of highly eviscerated people. Hold up there, buddy. I'll be right with you.
When in doubt, follow the blood.
Hold up there, buddy.
What? A key? All right. Way to
Kill me.
let's get out.
need a key card? You don't have a key card, right? Bro, kill this guy, please.
Kill me.
Can't. I don't have anything to do that. Ah, ha, ha, ha. Hey, Connor's an idiot. Check number 1. Okay, boom. Our way back is secure. Are you kidding me, mate?
Hold up there, buddy.
Oh, shoot! Hit these corners on him. Hit these corners on him. Hit these corners on him. That's one hit. Okay. Why was I stopped? Hold up there, buddy. I love a villain that talks like a white dude. Hey, bud, hold up. White dude, the villain. Coming this summer. Okay, yeah, so this is just like a little poo on a stick, and you got like nothing there. So he's gonna just pop out, right? As soon as I do that, that's like a triggered event. Yeah, that's a triggered event. Really good aim.
Yeah, I should have got his shoes first. Kill me. Yeah, sure.
Alright, I'll actually read this. This is funny. I can't shake Chris Walker, the big ugly who likes ripping off people's heads. I heard him muttering about security protocols, contamination. What if he's not the problem? What if he's trying to fix it? And then all of these things that I just don't care about because there's like the cost. Oh my gosh! The cost report. Let me see this. This patient status report by Richard Tracker, the guy that the dude on the bed was just talking about. Oh no, this guy right here. Literally, this guy right here. This patient alone, unfortunately, didn't make it. I tried my best, but I'm just a doctor, not a miracle worker, and I'm pretty new to this whole doctor thing, so I'm still working out some of the kinks. Anywho, somebody's gotta cut the fat from this Project Wall Riders disaster. We've been bleeding money ever since this thing went tits up on account of the Billy Kid. But I've managed to slim back personnel by more than 80 people. Which means short-term savings in salary and long-term savings in pension and healthcare costs. and I've been figuring out a lot about biology. I was on the fence about it before, but now I can say that absolute certainty that the person can live without his kidneys. You know, something new every day. Does this, like, link still work? Maybe. Who knows? And Wolf. He gave me contact information about canceling. Has made enormous strides in his therapy on account of his finger painting. And just this week, since canceling the art program, his schizophrenic assertions of some highly calling have accelerated in hours. Okay, so that's the priest. His name is the father, Martin Archibald. Interesting. All right. Can I get another trap bed?
Let's teach you the 7 habits of highly eviscerated people. Hey, nobody likes a quitter. Hold up there, buddy. I'll be right with you.
Run!
Kill me! Go ahead, fucker!
Oh, jeez! Oh, man. I don't know what to do, man. I don't know. We've got to, like, juke him out. The juking in this game is crazy. Because you do have to get him close enough to, like, then run away. And then you gotta juke him out with a decoy. So the key card is in that area. We know that for a fact, because why else would we need to be over here? It's probably behind that gated area. So he comes out through that door. Right now.
Somebody has to win and somebody has to lose here. I don't make the rules. Hey, nobody likes a quitter.
Literally coming back this way. Kill me. Kill me, please. Kill me. Where's this guy? I thought he was coming this way.
me sell you a degree!
Let me sell you a degree. I don't want a degree, bud. Nacho Grande, cheesy tortilla. I like my fast food. Come on, 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 come on.
Kill me! Go ahead, fucker! Go ahead! You
Boom. Door. Bed, bed, bed.
I need you to be working with me here, buddy. I should have got his shoes first. Amateur move.
I don't know where he is. It's obviously not in here. Okay. Making good progress. I can hear his scissors so close. I think he's literally right outside this door. Okay. Let's go. Just nothing in there? Oh.
The 7 habits of highly eviscerators.
Oh!
Hold up there.
In there! Get out there!
Us.
This game does something to me, man. This game, I've never hit that octave in like a recording. I need some water. I need some water. I need some water. Hold on. Hold up. I think it's a water time. I think it's a water time. Mm-hmm. 10 out of 10 water. Okay. only problem I have is I can't see anything what he's doing. Coming back this way. This game is only as long as it is because, dang, you gotta hide every 5 seconds.
I've been chumming the waters long enough. Hey, nobody likes a quitter.
I ain't quitting. You just can't find me. Why turn around like you do? He has like a ranged attack. You know what? Let's have this run just be a full sprint.
Let's teach you the 7 habits of highly eviscerated people.
This game does something, man. Not known as one of the most horrifying games of all time for being like Hello Kitty, you know. Okay, okay, that was him. That was him. That was him right there. Do you see that little pixel? Sal, go back and like zoom in on that. Holy. Put like the red arrow or something. It's not over here. Give me what I so desire. Give me what I so desire.
Again, I should have fucking placed our order when you were trying to lie. Just fucking
Nope.
try it. You
Gotta get under a bed.
motherfucker, try it. Try it.
Hey, nobody likes a quitter.
I need to check the bathroom again. Nope. Nope. Another empty one. Bed. Bed! Bed, run! And up! And up! And up!
Somebody has to win and somebody...
Oh, jeez, man. Those doors don't go anywhere. I need a key card. get too close. I don't want to jump down. I don't know where he is. I swear a little piece of dust just went on my monitor and it almost just freaked me out. Okay, there he is. Go.
Let me sell you the dream!
I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. You don't need to sell me on anything. You don't need to sell me on anything, man. I'm pretty much okay. I'm okay the way I am. Thank you so much. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your efforts.
I'm a closer. That's who I am.
Yo, where's this key card? I've literally been everywhere in this area. Oh, that's right here. Okay, okay, okay. My Apple Watch just told me to calm down. Holy. We're good. We're good. How'd he see that? Door. Push it! Go, 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 go!
Hey, nobody likes a quitter.
I feel like I'm in I feel like I'm in the quiet place right now, like Cillian Murphy. All right.
How did you get it? We're gonna have to take something out.
Gosh, dude.
He's right there, man. Look at his butt.
Hey, nobody likes a quitter. of highly eviscerated people. Hold up there, buddy. I'll be
Okay,
right
okay, okay. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. We run! We're running! A boomer! Go! Go!
yet.
To break the illusion, there's a fan in my room. I need it to be on me right now. I need my fan to be currently on me. Okay. That being said, when in doubt, follow the blood. To whom it may concern, this is the third time asking in regards to the last 2 months without an answer. I don't want to work at Mount Massive anymore. I have been an orderly my entire adult life, but have never experienced such a consistent level of secrecy and disrespect. I've even have suspicions that some of the patients may have been abused. I know personally of 2 of them who have been moved to the basement ward and never returned. If I don't get an answer to this email, I will be forced to resign and may very well consider contacting the press. David and Apura. Could be our whistleblower. Cross on the door. Come on, you can. There we go. Nothing over here. Oh, what's that? Oh! Let's go!
I'm not giving up on you!
Kill him! Kill him! Kill him! Yes! Yes! Good! Can I... Excuse me, sir? How to make Traeger juice. Step 1, squeeze. It's pretty messed up, man. Shoot, I'm hitting all the wrong buttons. Alright, how do I get out of here? Hitting everything. Oh, no, don't. Dang it. Okay. Open trap door. Oh, okay. I didn't know that. Plus, we just wasted a battery. Yay! I love wasting batteries. These are the stairs. Of course! Ah, yeah. Let's try the other door. Oh, great! Yeah, yeah, awesome. Amazing. Just scary stuff. Why are we going upstairs? When we know the door's probably going to be locked. Yeah. It's a very linear game, you know. Man, this is the scariest game, man. Like, watching... Like, where last episode ended, I was pretty much like... That's all I knew, pretty much, of the game. Now, from this point on, I don't know a single thing about this game. I am flying blind. Which is good. It's good for you guys. But still. You weren't telling me anything? Alright. No? Really? No batteries on anywhere? Alright. Nice wallpaper.
Thank God you survived. I feared that secular maniac would carve you up like the others. Meet me outside. We're close now.
I'm feeding into the schizophrenic's delusions. Let's go. Another camera. Oh, it's so smoky in here. Was that a flush? I swear I heard a flush. No? All I'm thinking of right now, just to calm my nerves and myself, is literally simple and clean from the Kingdom Hearts. R Tracker 2 P Walsh, subject Anarapora, employee. Mr. Walsh, please accept the immediate resignation of 5312-19020 David Anapora and process him as a patient. Oh my gosh. So our guy David was just an orderly here. And before he could leave, they were like, can't leave. You're a patient now. You're insane. It is so smoky over here. That's gonna be fun with this cam. Boom. Booyah. Let's get a booyah counter. Alright, fire and brimstone.
I had to burn it. All of it. Murkoff took so much from us. Used us. Turned us into these things because nobody cares about a few forgotten lunatics. So let it burn. Burn the whole goddamn thing down. Get out. If you want to live, you can get out through the kitchen.
Poor guys. Alright, I can work on this. Like, there's straight up like a real tragedy here, and it is the abandoning of services like this in the world, in the States, and anywhere, really. And it's true, what that guy just said is so true. Like, people get asylumed and forgotten about, and it's really sad. Something over here. Nope. Something right here, though. If you're seeing this, say something. There's no shame in psychopathological proximity stress disorder, PPSD. PP. Talk to your supervisor and get help from Murkoff Associates. Alright. What does it say? Teamwork. Team player. Employee of Murkoff Corp who is exemplifies teamwork. Well, now he's dead. Did he die for teamwork? How much... Why are you glowing? Can I pick you up? How many people does this Murkoff have on his hands? How many bodies? How many deaths? All for what? Money? Power? Fame and fortune? Goldie Roger, he said all that stuff, and that started the One Piece. Oh, maybe he's after the One Piece. You know, it's these moments in horror games that really... Oh, shoot, that's him, actually. Okay, okay. There's no water in the system. You must turn on the two valves. Oh, I'll kill myself. I'll kill myself. No, you know what? I don't know if he can even come through here. Also, by the way, if the camera sway, it's really cool. It's a good ad. It's a really good ad for this game. It's breathing. It's cool. It's pretty cool. All right. 2 water valves. 2 water valves to turn off the fire. Two water valves to turn off the fire. To extinguish the fire in the cafeteria, it looked like. And then we exit through the kitchen. Okay. But we got Big Boy, Mr. What's his name?
little lore here. Found scrawled with a pencil on the back of an abandoned adaptation form. Handwriting matches samples of patient Father Martin, whatever's Archibald. This God is real. What we have mistaken so long for ghosts, spirits, madness, we're only willfully ignorant. We were only willfully ignorant. The scales on Saul's eyes with fear. The scales on Saul's eyes were fear. And when you see beyond it, you truly see. This is a gift of the wall rider. The gospel of sand. The greatest sin in the world is willful ignorance of God. To receive a revelation and not spread it to the waiting folk. This place, to stand in the way of salvation, is a sin of which there is no punishment too great. But our guy here, what's his name? Wait, I say it here. Oh yeah, let it burn. I'm not the only victim here. Not by a long shot. I watched a man want to burn to death. The most painful death imaginable rather than stay in this place. Gosh. Chris Walker, that's right. They literally named him Chris Walker because he's a walking enemy. Alright, let's wait for the next pass. Can we go this? Oh, stop. What are we doing? We can't get over here. We literally cannot get over here. Walk away, bud. Oh, no. Alright. Easy as pie. Let's do this thing. There's no water system. We must turn on how many? Turn on the 2 valves. Okay. Let's go to the laundry room. Valve. I just released Portal 2. Portal 3. Release Portal 3. That just came out. That was that valve that we just hit. So now, where would another valve be? Probably where we had been. In that area. There's that light. Okay. You don't have any reason to come over here. Go through that door. Little pig. This is the exact way I need to go. No batteries in here. Alright, we're gonna be running. Let's run! Oh, he's fast. Oh, he's a fast boy. Let's hit these corners. Yep. Yep. Yep! Cutting. Cutting. Alright, we're still alive. We're still alive. Where would this other place be? Laundry room was one. Oh my god! That's where we need. That's exactly where we need to go. We need to go to the baths. We need to go to the baths. Hopefully Johnny Walker will not join us. His name's Johnny Walker, right? Chris Walker. Who's Johnny Walker? Have I been calling him Johnny Walker this whole time? Johnny Walker is a Scotch. I see. Oh! I keep forgetting I can peek corners. Oh my gosh! Yeah, it's literally the one shot.
All right. It's fine, fine, fair and fine. Yep. Okay. Do you think he set those lights up? He was like, if anyone comes down this way, like, man, will I look awesome. The silhouette on the wall, the shadow, man, that'll look great. Alrighty. Oh, Lord. All right. All right. What are you gonna do, huh? Oh my Lord, no way! Get out of here! Run! 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 Hey, they're over! Oh my gosh, she's right behind me! What's up, huh? Punk? I ran away, what up? But I'm still alive. Come at me, bro. I'll scream and yell all I want, but I'm still alive, baby. Yo, what's up, Slaw? Oh, no. Oh my gosh. I hope you like horror games. You like? Alright, well, we got Chris Walker trying to kill us right now. And like walk away. You're gambling with money? Nice. That's what's up. That's what a viewer of MC Hawkins should be doing. This is good. Ugh. All right. Let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. We got one of them done again. He's right in the hallway. He's seriously right in the hallway right behind me. I need to go that way. Next thing we got to do They call him Chris Walker for nothing because he sure does run. Yeah, no, straight up. Thank you, Cluck. Thank you. Oh my lord. He does not walk. Okay? This guy runs. All right. Here we are. Not me, buddy. I'm clean as a whistle. But I will report this. This is crazy. Holy, that guy's just in blood. That's a lot of blood.
I know one of you babies has it. There we go.
Did my controller just die? Yeah, it did. Alright, hold on. There we go. I do not know how to... Okay. Let me just figure this out in mouse and keys real quick. Alright, got it. And then how do I... Night vision tab? Night vision not tab. Night vision Q... Oh. F, got it. Alright. Oh, okay, interact. And then hold it to... Alright. All we gotta do, guys, is just run on back. And we win. Let's keep it going. Up, wrong way. All right. All right. Fire time. Oh, wait. No, I still need to turn on the valve. Maybe he's too big to properly run. It looks like he can properly run, chat. I'm not gonna... Does a fast walk? Maybe. But he definitely runs. Alright. Oh, my lord! Fast walk? Yeah, call him Chris Fast Walk. Chris Fast Walker. No, way too early. Alright, alright. Alright, boom. Sprinklers on. Let's go, let's go. Oh, but this guy's probably gonna be like, you idiot, you killed me. Or is he already dead? Oh, he's already dead. Is that a battery? Okay. Oh, it's like an ember. Oh, okay. Oh, look at that! Ah! Alright, be honest. Who just got jump scared by that? Be honest. Who just got jump scared? Pausing games when nothing happens. Be honest. Who got jump scared? You remember that one? So no? Well, okay. Well, not all of us can be as cool as you. No, joking. I sure did. That was horrifying. Holy cow. Alright. Back to the game. Alright. It's the guy who tried to burn... Yeah, it's the guy who tried to burn the place down. Yeah, he's still insane. Didn't have to do that. Seemed like a pretty chill guy. Just let me go, Father Martin. Do not prick me with some needle. Door needs a key. Are we? Did we just see that? What was that, bro? How alive are you? I'd like to think very alive. I don't even know your name, but I've got to think of you as one of my blood. My Paul! I hope you don't mind, and I hope you don't indulge my vanity of self-pity. The fear of your suffering is more than the others. We all must endure this, and you are nearly done. There's no way to go to heaven but the cross. Nope. No, bring that. Paul Walker. Paul Walker. Alright, so it's not here. There's floating orbs everywhere. Oh, okay, good. You lost. Dude, slaw. If you wanna put the creatures in this game that are invisible to the naked eye and they show up in the night vision, that's all good. What I need you to do for me first, before everything else, is give me 1,000,000 batteries. Because I'll be so honest, I feel like I can carry a lot more than 5 batteries at a time, just IRL. Oh, jeez, what in the world are you? Yeah, what did I write down, huh? God help me, I think I've seen the Wall Rider. Yeah, seriously, straight up. Oh, I never realized. Oh, there we go. Oh, of course it's R to reload. Easy. Watch like Father Martin say something like, "You've seen him, haven't you? The witness, the king, the god of life." I got turned around somehow. Yeah, we're going this way. Oh, I know how it got turned around. Guys, spazzed. Ladder, good. Any batteries? Since I'm like recording this for YouTube, I don't have chat up. One small step for Chris Strongwalker, one giant leap for you. Yeah, straight up. I don't have like chat on screen right now for the video, but so it just I feel like I'm part of the asylum now, just talking to the voices in my head. Do not jump scare me. 2012 video game. 2014? Oh, I'm supposed to go in. Oh, no, down here. Hope you're having a fun time. Oh, I was not supposed to do that. Alright, hold on. Back up the ladder. This was a dark and dreary night when the literal phantoms of the world tried to kill me. The literal phantoms. Oh, and I fell off the I fell off the ladder again. What a thrill. Maybe I am supposed to go that way. Oh, wait, no, here. There we are. Hey, parkour. I'm goated. Anywhere before I drop. What are you? Just a thing. Alright, there we go. Anything over here? Young man? Aren't you supposed to be in school right now? Why am I paying for these classes if you're not taking them? Hope Chris Stroker isn't around here. Buddy? Pluck? You better be lying to me right now. You better be lying to me right now. You do not want to see Chris's mean mug for a bit of time. Where the poo am I going? Oh, right here. Is that Father O'Malley? No, that's a lamp. Check the door. Oh. You can see it? How about you? Can you see it? Are you dead? You're dead. You're dead. How do you know you're a patient? Well, good question. I feel like a patient currently.
Leave me.
Battery. Bleed for me as he's standing in the corner. What? I don't even. Oh, that's him? Oh, Chris Stroker? That's the Stroker? Prison block. When in doubt, follow the blood. Alright, we came from this way, so when in doubt, follow the blood. Oh, you know what? I probably have to get out in that trash can. What? Am I not supposed to get on tilt here? No. Chris Stroker. Oh, here we are. I'm dumb. Everyone shut up. Wait, am I dumb? No, because I came here. Wait. Alright. All these guys. Oh, here? Yes, here. Here it is. Alright. Mate! Chris, stop it. This guy's everywhere. He just be on Ozempic. Joking. 4 or 5. No! My battery. No, get up! Up. That's where we want to go. Away from the guy who will kill us. Okay, thanks. Oh, wait, no! I accidentally hit R. I'm an idiot. Well, there goes, like, half a battery. I feel like I'm trying to look for someone's 7 pages right now. You gotta be real right now. You have to be so real right now. Inside the female board. Awesome, guys. Let's go. Oh, no, it's locked? Well, I'm gonna kill myself. I swear I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna absolutely kill myself. Holy cow. Battery, though. There's our impromptu path. Why do they need so many pallets here, huh?
You saw the Wall Rider, didn't you? You're beginning to understand, but not yet. Even Abraham had to cast his eyes to the ground.
There we go.
But soon, this way, revelation is at hand.
Why do I have to do that now? Any notes? Don't drink that water. So much blood in that water, I can smell it. Like putting a penny in your mouth when you were a kid. The whispers are making more sense. I'm looking for static. It's like an itch. Yeah, I'm becoming part of this program, man. Alright. So recording at 120. Alright, this seems like a good place to stop. Everyone stay where you are. This is for YouTube. Well, guys, there you go. Outlast, episode 2. Please let me know in the comments down below if you guys are liking it. Let Sal know if you guys are liking his editing. Really, it means a lot that he's doing this for me, for the channel, for you guys. So, hey, catch you guys on the next one, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace. All right. Save and exit. Oh, my Lord. There we go. That was a grand old time. That was so much fun. I love being scared. I straight up do. It's bad. It's real bad. Being scared is so much fun. I'm an adrenaline junkie when it comes to this sort of stuff. Outlast 2. Render that out. Bada bing, bada bing. Booyah. Booyah, booyah, booyah. Alright, guys. Well, it's 2:20. I said to myself that I would be streaming and also in the Discord. Join the Discord if you're not a part of the Discord. Stay updated on everything. Outlast also like crashed just now, so it's taking up an entirety of one of my windows. So this is fun. This is really good. This is a fun time. I always forget it's this. Right? Oh, there we are. Boom. Alright, Outlast. End task. There we go. Forcefully removed. Well, guys, thank you so much. Man, I feel bad because now there's viewers. Now I feel like I'm obligated to stay here a longer time, and I would love to stay here a longer time. Man. Outlast. Grand old time. Having such a fun time with it. It seems like a shorter game. I don't know where I am in Outlast. But yeah, it's a good game. It's very scary. So, Cluck, do you like Outlast? Are you a big Outlast fan? Let's get into this here. If you're still here. I don't know if you're still here. While that's coming up, we got some cool stuff coming up, guys. We got some cool stuff. Wani video was recorded earlier during stream. That's coming out. That's gonna be grand. Then there is the video you just watched coming out. That's gonna be awesome. Bunch of stuff. It's good. I am loving where we are currently on YouTube. You know, we could always be bigger, you know? I would never not want to be bigger on YouTube. But I'm happy to where we are. We got a little thing going down. Huh? Oh, got it. Man, and then so these two Outlast videos, and then Sal's gonna finish up Resident Evil editing for us, since there's only Leon's path left. So that's gonna be real fun. So let's hold on. Outlast. Dang, we are really far into this game. next video is going to be the last one. Wow, a three episode series. Let's go. All right. Well, sorry, boys. I'll catch you guys tomorrow. You know, I cried literally during the Wani recording. I scared the poop out of me in this recording. I'm gonna go off stream. I'll see you boys next time. Make sure you follow. Just if you're not following, make sure you follow. And I'll see you guys around. Sloth, thanks for sticking around. Thanks for coming back as always. And boys, let's do an actual outro. You know, I love doing outros. Thanks so much. Make sure you share, like, and subscribe. Join the Discord. Join the channel. Join us in life. I'll be back tomorrow. Probably not tonight. See ya.